And we're live. Hey, everybody. Welcome into the Flippin' Hippo's YouTube channel. I'm Star the Flippin' Hippo, and today is Wednesday, June 10th. Before we go any further in the chat, I'm going to say hi to some folks that are over in the live chat talking. Mary McQueen is here. Hi. She says happy Wednesday. Joe Davies, Stark Raven Wild, happy hump day. Also, today is June 10th, which means it's Casey the Rockstar Flipper's birthday. You guys, he's a really super duper great friend of both mine and Keith's and a business partner for us. So if you run into him in your travels today on the social medias anywhere, or you watch one of his videos, make sure you wish him a very happy birthday. Ironically, the only reason I can remember his is because it's 1 month and 1 day after mine, May 9th and June 10th. But I do remember his birthday. So if you guys see him, tell him happy birthday and call him old and call him a boomer from me. Hi, Megan. Welcome in. John, Dev's Day to Day. Are we buying any more remotes? We have bought more, and we are still looking to buy more. It just depends on the supply. We are currently through all of the ones that we listed singly, and then we bought 55,000 more with Casey, and we sold those off in lots. And then we bought another couple thousand, and we sold those off in lots. So we're currently out altogether, except for what's already listed. We may have wiped out all of our contacts and suppliers, but when they get more in, we will definitely be buying more. They're just great. They have they've been the saving grace in our eBay store a lot of times when nothing else was selling and remotes continued to sell. So let me read the chat. Glazed Donut, Teresa, welcome in. Mindy Murata, happy Wednesday from Sacramento, California. Joe Davies, I'm a new sub and I've been watching lots of your videos recently. I find your content very helpful. Thank you. Well, thank you for that. That's very sweet. I appreciate it. Cherry Picker, welcome in. Her little cherry emoticons she always puts up. They're so cute. Okay, so we're going to jump into the meat of the video. You guys, I went thrifting and I had to wear a mask, but it still was thrifting. And we were in and out within 45 minutes. I've had this conversation on this channel before. I know I have, on how fast we can get in and out of a thrift. There are two of us, so we are blessed that we are a couple that does this together. We can break the store up into different chunks, and each person attacks different sections, and we are in and out. So we did have to wear masks to go in because we're in Pennsylvania, and they are mandated still to go anywhere inside. But they did also bring back the 99-cent day. Woo-hoo! So I got to go into a thrift store for the first time since February. We didn't start our shutdown until the 16th of March 16th, which was a Monday. The shutdown started here where all non-essentials closed down. But we had a huge thrifting trip the very last Sunday of February. We came home with so much stuff. We decided we were going to take a break for a week and not thrift and try to get through what we had. Most of you may recall that prior to that, from September or October of last year in 2019, we didn't thrift at all for 5 months until we worked our way through our death piles. Yes, our death piles were so big that without thrifting at all, other than the remotes that we got, we took 5 months to get through them. We finally got through them. We only went thrifting 2 or 3 times in the month of February. And then we had so much again, we decided we're going to take another break and get through what we have so we don't build up another huge death pile. And then unfortunately, shut down. And it was definitely a scramble. We bought a lot of stuff wholesale. During the shutdown, I had a ton of videos where I talked to you guys about alternate ways and thinking outside of the box and all the things that you could do for inventory while we couldn't get out thrifting. If you want to go back and watch those on your leisure time, you can. Actually, don't watch them on your leisure time. Put them on and watch them while you work. You know, put them on in the background while you're listing or doing something else. So that's like the story in a nutshell. We went 5 whole months without thrifting. We finally were through our death piles, and then we stocked so much back up in February that in March we were like, well, we'll take another break. And then boom, everything shut down. So I really didn't even get back into thrifting, and I really missed it. I have FOMO, which is fear of missing out. Not thrifting depression. There's probably a lot of other terms I could come up with. We did have ways to get inventory. We absolutely have been listing steadily since March. But it's not the same. Like, I absolutely love and enjoy the thrill or the easiness or the ease of boom, dropping down, you know, a lump sum of money and stuff is delivered directly to me. I don't have to drive to the store. I don't have to go inside. I don't have to spend the time sifting through the rack and the gas and all of that. You know, it is really nice to just drop down a lump sum and get a whole bunch of stuff delivered right to your door. But that thrill of the hunt that we all love, the whole reason why most of us are resellers to begin with is because we like thrifting and we like going out there and finding treasures, and we like sifting through our own selves to find these great finds. So I definitely missed it. So we did go back. I have a friend that works at the Goodwill, so I am aware that this was the third week they've been open. So they've been open for 3 Sundays, but this one that we just went to, which would have been last Sunday, which would have been the 7th, was the first day that they brought back their sales. So it was 99 cents on all green tags. Susan says, newer watcher and loving your channel. Thank you so much. Better Barbie, welcome in. Guys, say hi to Better Barbie. I met her in Vegas at eBay Open last year or the year before, or maybe both. I don't know if we have to in Ohio. Yeah, our governor, we won't even, this channel stays away from social and political issues. So we just say that we have to wear masks here. Kelly says, wasn't it fun? It definitely was fun. So we went together. We were in and out in 45 minutes. We got tons of plush. In fact, they had just pulled a ton of it to the 50-cent cart that they have up front. And there was really good stuff in there. I'm going to show you. Stark Raven Wall says they have no plush. They think they are a germ hazard. That's weird. But yeah, they did fill up a cart with 50 cents. So I got some plush. I got 2 bags of plush to show you. And then I got a stack of clothes that I've cherry picked out of what we bought. It's twofold. We got a total of, I have it all written down here for you guys. In the notebook, you guys, that Stark Raven Wild there in the chat sent me. She sent me a care package once with all kinds of cute stationery in it. And I just love this notebook. I use it for everything. So I've got everything written down there. So we got 55 items total. So I didn't want to show you all 55 items and keep you here all day. So I've cherry picked them out. But the second reason was we were completely out of inventory, and we actually had to start photographing and listing stuff Sunday night, kind of going into Monday morning. So we sorted through it after we washed it and brought it home. We sorted through it, and I kind of picked out what I really wanted to show you guys. And then a lot of the bread and butter I've already photographed, measured, listed. Same with Keith. So we had a total of 55 items. We paid $61.48 in total, which makes each item $1.12 average. And I wrote down some of the stuff we pulled that you're not going to get to see. We had 5 each of Gap, Old Navy, and American Eagle jeans that were just regular bread and butter, really great filler bread and butter items. I love those brands for bread and butter. There were boyfriend, girlfriend, boot cut, flare, just all different kinds of styles that are popular and good sizes. I got a pile of scrub tops and a little small pile of men's shirts that Keith's already started listing. So you won't see some of that stuff, but you'll see the rest of it here. Okay. So I'm going to check in with the comments once more. Then we're going to jump into the plush and then the clothing, and I will be teaching as I go. I don't just show you guys stuff. I try to tell you how much I think I might list it for if I know. If I have to comp it, if it's new to me, I can't tell you how much I'm going to list it for yet. But I try to as much as I can. And if there's any teachable moments in here where I'm showing you stuff, you guys know I try to teach as I go. And I'll try to keep up with the chat and answer the questions as well. I haven't done a haul video in like forever, so it's almost new to me to do this again. But I'm sure I'll get back into the rhythm real quick. Pete says, still above ground and glad to be here for this video so I can get back to listing and selling next week. Glad you're here. Absolutely. Have not gone more than a week. Got a $100 haul. Greg Stewart says no plush here either. They hold germs. They do, but I've always said that. Like, you guys know, I've always been a really weird person when it comes to germs. Long before I even ever had a YouTube channel. Long before I was ever even a reseller. I have issues with germs, which is why it took me so long to be able to list shoes. But it's why I steam clean every single plush before it even comes in my home. They are steam cleaned. The steam cleaner we use that's behind me, the Shark, is touted to kill dust mites, bed bugs, sanitizes 100%, all of that good stuff. And then all the clothes we take and leave in the trunk of our car. And then we take them to a laundromat that has the industrial size. So if we buy, 60 items, we can put them all in one thing, wash, one other thing, dry, one time, 20 minutes, we're done. We're in and out. We have photos on our phone. We list and work while we wait for it. We could do them here at home one by one, but the washer and dryer we have, it would take like 4 or 5 loads, and like it would be an all-day process. So we just like to do it that way. And we take work with us and work while we sit and wait. And I think it takes like a total of 40 minutes for both machines. And we can do like 100 items in each one because they're like huge. Anyway, that's how I deal with it. And of course, you guys probably have already heard me say a million times, when I source shoes, they go outside in the foyer and they get Lysol before they come in. And nothing comes in here until it's steamed or washed. That said, I do remember I sourced 2 pairs of shoes and they are out there in the foyer because they got their bath of Lysol. So you won't be able to see those today either. All right, let's jump into the haul. All right, I got a pig. Isn't he cute? He is from Moana. He is from Moana. I have not seen that one yet. I do have Disney Plus, and I kind of realized when I got this pig, I've never seen that Disney movie yet, and I hear good things. So I'll be watching it this weekend with my Disney Plus. So he's a big pig. I did pay up for him because he's big and he's Disney and he's recognizable. I know Moana is very popular, so I did pay up for him. He is such a cute pig. Then I got a Winnie the Pooh for 50 cents. Again, Winnie Pooh's oversaturated, but this looks vintage from Sears. So he was worth 50 cents, definitely, to see what I can get out of him. I have a bear here that's trying to be naked. She's trying to strip herself before she's photographed. You guys know generally I say strip your bears and sell them separately of their outfits. She's trying to get naked right now. That pig isn't really that big, actually, Denny. I've shipped things this Henry size. So he goes in a box. I have an entire video on how we ship our plush if you want to watch it later. Deneen. That goes into a lot more depth and detail about it. But if they're that big and they're under a pound, they go in a big poly bag. If they're over a pound, they go in a specific box that we like to use priority. All right, so she's trying to strip. Anyway, she's got pink, not pink, they're purple, and I know my colors, trust me. These are pink. No, these are purple underwear and a striped shirt, a little bow on her head. She's Build-A-Bear, and all of her clothes are Build-A-Bear. And she was 99 cents. I have to look her up because my exception to the rule of stripping them down and selling everything separate is if the outfit goes with the bear, if it's like a theme. Because I found her and a boy. So she's got the little bow. And then I found this boy bear. He was also 99 cents. So I paid 99 cents each. He's got these really cool sunglasses with the Build-A-Bear paw prints on the holders. And then he's got glasses. He's got this like sweet Hawaiian shirt and khaki shorts. And all his clothes are Build-A-Bear branded as well as him. And then he had a backpack that came undone. I'm going to have to fix it. but it's got a little bear pull. It says bear stuff, and it goes on him. I'm going to have to fix the strap, though. But each of those were 99 cents. I may actually leave them dressed and sell them as a pair. We'll see. Hey, Robert, welcome in. You missed 2 Build-A-Bears and a giant pig, a big pig. So this is a thing. I always say, this is a thing. So this was 50 cents. They don't always put the 50-cent markers on the 50-cent ones, but sometimes they do. So this is a folk tales. And I don't know if it's supposed to go inside and be like a flip-a-zoo, or if it's just supposed to look like this big blue fish is eating, in the process of eating this frog, or the frog is in the frog's in the process of eating the fish, maybe. There we go. The frog is in the process of eating this fish. So that was pretty cool for 50 cents. And then I got another little pig. It's the same pig. This is also Disney. So there's a little version of the same pig from Moana. It's so cute. That is like the cutest. I know I just showed you guys in my What Sold video on Monday the pink Douglas cuddle toy pig that sold, and I said he was the cutest pig I've ever seen. But this may be the cutest pig I've ever seen. All right, and here's another 50 center. It's just a Fiesta, but it is a catacorn or kitten corn. It's a unicorn cat. And any unicorns, generally speaking, especially unicorns that are part of another animal, like a hybrid, do really well regardless of the brand. I've sold pandacorns and unicorns with rainbows, unicorns with stars and hearts. They're just popular. But this one is part cat, and it's really cute. So I didn't care about the brand, and it was only 50 cents. So, hey, Sabrina, welcome in. This is Simba. You guys recognize him. He was 50 cents. He is an official Disney store, and he's fuzzy. Keith actually found this one, so we'll give Keith credit. He found that one. He was over in the plush with me, just kind of standing there and eyeballing stuff and saw that. So this is a frog. It's a Russ. Oops, excuse your leg there, frog. He was 50 cents. He goes inside of his little lily pad, and it zips up. And then you unzip it, and he comes out. Da-da-da. That is not nice. I'm not reading that out loud, Robert. You will hurt Simba's feelings. I just found a pair of shorts. I'm thinking that maybe they belong to Miss Naked Pants here, trying to get naked in the bag. I think these purple things are her underwear, and that she may have had on these khaki shorts. Yes, she did. So her and the other one have shorts, and they're like vacationer bears. I don't know what they are. I'll probably keep their clothes on them and sell them as a pair. All right. We got a wee little unicorn. It's by Gund. I will probably list this for around $12. I don't know. It's only 50 cents. Again, unicorns are popular. And I got a Disney Mickey Mouse square cube. It says what it is. I just have bad eyes. Cubed. There you go. So he was only 50 cents. Got a few more plush to show you guys, and then we'll just jump right on into the clothing. I am in love with this panda. He's pretty big, but he will fit down into one of the priority boxes. He might just go in a bag. I'll have to weigh him at the time of photographing. He's just a Fiesta as well. Fiesta's an okay brand, guys, but sometimes it's not about the brand. This is a big red panda, and he's realistic. And the realistic looking animals, people love them. And when you can find the ones that aren't as common, even better yet, because somebody out there loves red pandas and they're harder to find. So he should do pretty good. I've never listed a red panda like this size, this brand, but 20, 30 maybe. I'll have to see. But isn't he cute? He's a red panda. They have a red panda at the Pittsburgh Zoo, and he is adorable. He comes out into this little ledge that has all windows. You can talk to him, and he puts his little paw up. So cute. So, no, that was a red panda. I live in Houston. Well, the majority of our Goodwills actually sell a lot of these plush I'm showing you for $8.99 and $9.99, especially like the Disney. I'm just very fortunate that one of them typically starts them at like $1.99, and then they have the 50-cent bin. And then don't discredit church sales and estate sales. A lot of the plush that I get super cheap are from estate sales and church sales. They'll have them for like $0.25 a piece. Some of them will even have bags you can fill up. And you can get, one price on a bag, and you can stuff a lot in a bag because you can bend them and stuff. And then also check out yard sales, because I'll go to yard sales all the time, and someone will have like say 20 or 30 plush on their lawn, and I'll say, what do you want for all of them? And they'll go give me an offer, and I'll say, well, there's like 20 of them. What about $10? And they'll take it. So it depends on. Excuse, my phone is being really loud. So it depends on where I'm looking at the plush. The 50-cent bin is kind of a mishmash. Like, he was in the 50-cent bin, and he's giant, but he was in there with like things this size. So I just kind of dig my way through and pick out all the ones I want. And then when I go to the back of the Goodwills, I just kind of work my way down the shelves and I kind of like make a spot. And then the ones I don't want, I put into that spot, and I fill my cart up with what I want. So not really by size. It's just kind of like however they're arranged or organized. I just kind of dig in and start going. I always have a place I'm putting the ones I'm not getting, so I have room to dig. Anyway, he was in there too, and he's pretty big. But he will actually be able to go into the big box because he's a plushie. So he is a Kelly toy, which is an okay brand. But he's a giant giraffe. And he's cute. And he's huge. He was a pain to steam, let me tell you. All right, so that's all the plush this week. Not a lot. I typically get a lot more plush than that. But they had a lot that had damage or just really weren't worth getting, or they were overpriced, and I'll kind of have to wait and see if they're still there when they mark them down to the 50 cent or move them up front. Hey, hot toddies, welcome in. So we're going to move into the men's shirts that Keith found. Lots of pearl snaps this week, which is awesome. If you are new to the channel and you don't know how crazy about pearl snaps Keith and I are, we love the Western pearl snaps shirts. Any brand, they sell. Of course, better brands sell for higher money. Bigger sizes sell for higher money, but we pick them up in any brand and any size if they're decent enough cost of goods. Most of these were 99 cents. In fact, they might have all been 99 cents. So we grabbed them all. I say we. Keith looks through the men's shirts while I do the jeans and plush, and he does electronics. Like I said at the beginning, we basically have a game plan or a war plan when we go into a thrift, and we each have our own assignment. And that's how we get in and out so quick. So this is a Salt Valley Western. Green was the color of the week, and we leave the tags in when we put them through the wash and dryer. You can kind of see some of them get really curly from the heat, but we leave them in there so I can remember what we paid. So anything with the green is 99 cents. So this one is real nice. These are mostly all size small, so they may go for a little bit less money. If not less money, they will sit a little bit longer because it is harder to move men's small sizes. But when they're only 99 cents, it's definitely worth sitting on it. So there's that one. This one is also a Salt Valley Western. Green, so it's 99 cents. Show you the tag. This one's pretty cool. It's like really nice, bright. This reminds me of my grandfather. This just reminds me of things my grandfather used to wear. He always wore pearl snaps. Yeah, pearl snaps are a bolo. Definitely. We've even sold like American Eagle pearl snaps, like extra large for 25 and 30 bucks if they have like the nice bright colors and prints. Don't pass them up. This one was 99 cents. This was also this. See, when we find a bunch of one brand like this together, I always think that the same person donated them. Like somebody got rid of all their size small pearl snap Western shirts, right? Because they're all the same brand, same size. I also had the thought about the 2 Moana pigs. Probably came from the same person. Here's another one. This one is American Eagle. You can see it's a medium, so it might move a little bit quicker. It's got green. And it's a pearl snap. These pearl snaps are brown. So they're not always like that pearlescent white and pink and blue iridescent color. Sometimes pearl snaps are black and shiny, and sometimes they're brown like this. If they have no discerning color or shininess to them, if they're just like super plain, you would just call it a snap button shirt. They need to be shiny and have some kind of color to be a pearl snap. The more you know. All right, no more pearl snaps. Yeah, Levi's vintage pearl snaps are super bolos. They go fast. So our system after we list an item, it depends on what it is. Like, I assume you're asking how we store them, right? So we have bags for medium-sized plush, large plush go on. Don't ask why, but we have an extra bunk bed set up in our storage room. And they go on that. And then we have bins for the small animals with numbers on them. And the same with clothing. We have numbered bins. We keep 20 items in each one. So B1, B2, B3, etc., all the way through 20 with tags on them. And then we reuse the tags and replenish them. We have a video on it, I believe, on how we do it. If that didn't make any sense, let me know, and I'll try to explain it a little bit better. Guys, look at this. Patagonia, extra large even. It is a men's like quarter zip mock turtleneck pullover shirt. It's got like the heather gray. And it was only 99 cents, which is the best part. All right, then we have, this is chalk. I guess this is something I've never heard of. Either Keith knows something about it I don't, or he decided to risk it because it's nice and it was only $1, which we do all the time. We take risks all the time. We're not big on comping in the store. We just take risks. When it's only 99 cents, you really can do that. This one's got, so the breast pockets have the shiny black pearl snap. I wish I would show you that. There you go. But the front is just regular button up. But it's really pretty. I don't know if the light in here is doing it any justice. There's purple in it and like burgundy. It's really pretty. And it is a size large, so that's good. And then we have this 5 Points Industries New York slim flip and flex medium shirt. This is one that we got just because of the graphics. 99 cents. These Hawaiian shirts like this, we tend to pick up if they have really good graphics on them, regardless of the brand, because they always sell really well too. I know I say that to you guys a million times, but it's so very true. It's not always about the brand. Sometimes it's about the graphics, the way something looks, or the size even. Speaking of, let's do our first pair of jeans. These were 99 cents. And they are I didn't even see a brand on them. I probably can figure out what brand it is when I go to list. It has an RN number and says JCPenney on the inside. Nothing on the button or the back or the inside, but I'll be able to figure it out when I go to list it. But regardless, it was 99 cents, and these jeans are super unique. They have light blue floral print on dark blue background. Anytime I find wild pants like that, guys, I pick them up. Wild prints do really well. I've said 1,000 times, +1, I hate white clothing, but this was 99 cents, and it's Chico's Fabulously Slimming. So Chico's has 2 lines, Fabulously Slimming and So Slimming. I can't keep those in here. I can't keep them listed. They fly out the door as fast as I can get them listed. So I went ahead and got these even though they're white. There is, it's probably just the JCPenney house brand. That makes sense because the only marking on it I can find is this JCPenney on it. But they're pretty. So, I mean, I've listed unbranded stuff before in department store. It's fine if they're unique. Look at this. They're pretty. So, yeah, Chico's. I typically don't source Chico's anymore unless it's the So Slimming or the Fabulously Slimming. There's also So Lifting. The ones that are shaping or shape or advertise that they lift or anything like that, but not just like the regular Chico's or Chico's Platinum. Those take forever to sew. So these are apple bottom jeans. I don't have any boots with the fur. I got these because they're 99 cents. And you know what? I've had good luck with these before. So I figured why not? They got the apple-shaped back pockets. They have a little bit of a hole here, which I'll disclose. But I've had good luck with apple bottom before. Not like silver or Miss Me prices. $20-25. Size 7-8. So picked them up for 99 cents. These were also 99 cents, and these are Zico jeans, which again is a brand that I don't really source or go out of my way to look for or find, but it's about the way they look sometimes. You see the back pockets, fancy. And the front little pocket has the same fanciness. Snap button. And they're ripped, distressed, and torn all the way down the front, which makes them absolutely valuable. So just based on the way these look, I grabbed them for 99 cents. They're a size 7. I'll probably start them around 22, maybe. Maybe. Probably. I like to list high. Hollister guys all day long. I've talked about Hollister before. Hollister jeans typically come in very small sizes that don't weigh much, so they will ship first class. And depending on the way they look and what size they are, I will list them anywhere from 18 to 20, sometimes 22. And I can get 17 to 20 for them. I usually end up taking best offers. You can see all the holes distressing on this pair and rips and tears, which makes them nice. And these are a size 1. And they are high-rise super skinny. So these I'll probably, just because they're special with all the rips and tears, I'll probably start those ones around 20, 21. Most of them I start 18 or 19. J. Jill's not a brand I go out of my way for either, but this was 99 cents again. So when things are 99 cents and I'm trying to stock up my store, I'm low on inventory, I need a ton of filler, I'll pick up a lot of different things. Whereas if we had huge death piles and we weren't really looking for a lot of inventory, I would be a lot more cherry picky about what I sourced and brought home. But we were completely out of inventory when we went to Goodwill. We now have a bunch of stuff in the works and on its way here. But we didn't know that Sunday when we went, and we knew that we had, I shouldn't say we're completely out. We have some plush left for my wholesale plush lot. Not much. We have some plush left, but for 2 people, it's not enough stuff. So again, depending, if I need a lot of inventory and I'm looking to really stuff my store and I need filler all day long, 99 cent bread and butter, I will bring home piles of it. If I don't need a lot of inventory, I'm more cherry picky. But these are boyfriend. I don't think they're showing that to you. There you go. Slim boyfriend. Boyfriend jeans do really well, regardless of the brand. They are a very popular size, and they sell very quickly, at least for me. So worth the 99 cents. size 1. I couldn't get my arm in a size 1. All right, guys, White House Black Market. This used to be a super duper brand, and unfortunately it's been run down to the bottom, but you can see the green, so it was only 99 cents. They started them at 10. So Goodwill still thinks White House Black Market's something special, right? Paid 99 cents. I'll start them around. Oh, these are new tags. So I'll say I start them around 25 when they're used, but these have the original tag on them. So do these. Okay, so these 2 pairs are new tags, and the rest I have to show you are used. Oh, those 2 I paid full price for. So these, how do we deal with tags when we can't wash them? We steam them. They just kind of hang out with the plush until we steam all the plush in these. So here's what I do. I don't even comp new stuff. I'm crazy. Don't know if you want to. Would you? There you go. Original MSRP is $78 on these. So I subtract about 40% and start there. If it's something super special or something that's still really popular or a brand that still really does really well or something very unique about it, sometimes I'll only go 40% off the MSRP. In this instance, I'll do like 30. So that's 21. Like, I'll probably list these for 48, maybe. They're nice. And then these, I got only because they were new with tags. Because they're St. John's Bay, which is not really a good brand, not even for filler. But when it's only 99 cents and it has all of its tags, it even though they're coming off, it even has the little stickers on the leg pieces here. So, and they're red, you guys. Jeans that are different colored typically do well too. It's got the sticker on the leg down here as well. So they 44. So these I'll probably take like 12 or 15. I can't math, but whatever 30% off 44 is where I'll start these. And then I'll list them a little bit higher on Poshmark. All right, these are, I feel like I repeat myself over and over, but it's true, unfortunately. So many of these brands are, these used to be really good. These used to be a bolo. These used to sell for a lot of money. Unfortunately, everybody ran it down to the bottom. That freaking fast nickel race to the bottom really destroyed and ruined a lot of markets and brands on eBay, unfortunately. So these BKE women's jeans, I can probably start around 25, 26, and I might get 20 for them on a best offer if they sit for a long time. They were 99 cents. In fact, I think they're capris, so I may even start them around 22. There used to be a time when I could sell BKEs for a lot of money. Still can with men's, so don't get me wrong. The BKE men's jeans that I always talk about with the names, the Tyler, Cody, all those, you can still start around 50 or 60 depending. For some reason, the men's have held the value. It's the women's that have been raised to the bottom. White House Black Market, Lucky, BKE. Chico's used to be worth more money. Unfortunately, I see a lot of really silly people selling their silver jeans for way too little. I can get $50 to $40 for those on the regular, so keep that in mind. If you see other people listing them for 20 and 30, they should be a lot more than that. Just off the top of my head, just right now, those are the ones I can come up with. But there's a lot of stuff that's just been, it used to be worth so much more, and it just isn't anymore. All right, so these are J. Crew. 99 cents. I only get J. Crew because it does well on Poshmark. I list it on eBay as well, so I'll put it on eBay and I'll cross-post it over to Poshmark. But this is a really good size, and it's boot cut. J. Crew does good on Poshmark. So I had stopped sourcing J. Crew for a while And then when I started listing on Poshmark in 2018, I started sourcing for J. Crew again because it does do well on Poshmark. They actually list it in some of their specific parties for preppies. Some of the specific parties say you can share J. Crew to them. So, Megan says, I'm still with you on the slow dime. Yeah, absolutes. I just can't, I can kind of understand the mentality behind the fast nickel. I need my money back now. Not everyone has the capital built up to invest in product that they're going to sit on and wait for the highest dollar because they need to flip it around fast. They need their money back quicker. But at the end of the day, you are literally just trashing and ruining and destroying entire markets of brands that used to sell for a lot more and now you can't. So while I can try to kind of be a compassionate, empathetic person to understand why people do it, at the end of the day, I don't think it should be done because it just ruins things. I've been doing this not for that long, but long enough that I can literally tell you I used to sell Lucky Brand used for $40. You're lucky if you can get 20, pardon the pun, for them now. So that is a whole other soapbox for another day, y'all. I'm not going to get on my race to the bottom soapbox. I've got 2 pairs of men's jeans to show you and 2 more of women's. I'm going to check the comments real quick. Throw your questions in now if you have them so I can get to them before I finish these last items I'm going to show you. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of a lot of things that I sell. I just know what sells. So I sell things that I think are ugly. I sell things I don't like. Ugly sells, by the way, if you didn't know that. But yeah, any jeans that are any color other than the regular wash, or if they have stripes or designs or flowers or embroidery, embellishment of any kind, those typically do really well. Oh, Jacob Fufu's here. Star's not going to take it. Oh, no. That's funny. Race you to the floor. I need to make some soapbox. I haven't done those in a while. I used to go on my little rants and make my soapbox videos. But maybe I need to again. No one listens. Either people 1000% agree with my stance on the racing to the bottom, or they 1000% disagree with me and leave me nasty comments that never see the light of day because they're not going to get approved when they're that mean. They're not going to listen. Hopefully, if you're new to eBay and you're just learning, you do listen. Megan and Robert and Casey and Keith and me and tons of other resellers that you see on YouTube that are successful do not race to the bottom, and we price high. Beth says, my Goodwill just started doing 99-cent Mondays. I got a lot of jeans, and your voice was in my head while I was looking. Thank you for your knowledge. You are absolutely welcome. I'm glad to hear that. That makes me happy that I'm helping someone enough that you hear me and you know what to source because I run my mouth all the time. These are Gap. They're men's. 33 by 34, which is good. 33 by 34 is good for men. And they were only 99 cents. And Gap is a really great bread and butter for both men and women. I'll probably start these around 25, 26, more than I would the women's, because men's jeans, guess what? Fetch a higher price. You can list men's clothes for more money than women's. The biggest discrepancy is the BKE, because I list the men's for 50 to 60 and the women's for like 20 to 25. But most of the times the difference is only going to be like five, maybe $10 at the most between a man's and a woman's piece of clothing within the same brand. 99 cents again for another pair of men's Gap. These ones are 32 by 34, which is still good. Those are straight. And these ones are standard. So I'll probably use keywords like relaxed and baggy, maybe. 2 more pairs of jeans. Did you find yourself calling certain pairs of jeans poop? Poop. Poop, poop. All right, y'all. I got Joe's skinny boot cut. The Visionaire. Boop. And I got Oh, those are size 25, so they're smaller size. These might even go first class. Not weigh as much. And then these are Joe's size 25, and these don't have a fancy special name. Sometimes they do and sometimes they don't with Joe's jeans. So these are just Joe's. No fancy name. I'll have to figure out on my own. They look flare. They look flare to me. That's a very wide leg at the bottom. I'll measure it and take a picture of them full length, and they are most likely flare. And I'll figure out the rise by measuring. But anyway, they're nice. So I paid full price for both of these. I took a risk. I don't like paying $7 for a pair of jeans, but I have recently sold a lot of Joe's jeans for $35 and $36. So, wow, the wind is really blowing. It sounds like my house is about to come down. I carried them around with me, and I was really hesitant. I did not look up comps. I don't necessarily really comp stuff. So I went back through our own solds. Like I went into our store on the app and went and filtered it by Joe's jeans and solds. And I saw that we had been selling them pretty steadily for the past little while, and that they were selling for $35 and $36. And I thought to myself, well, if I can move them that steadily at that price, if I can move any on Poshmark, they're going to go for a little bit more. Plus they pay shipping. So I've proven to myself that I can move them on the regular for $35, $36, maybe $34 on a best offer. Sometimes I let them go for $30 if they've been around for a while. So I just decided to risk it. So that was $7 and $7. Those are the only two full price pairs of jeans or clothing, period, that we got during our trip. Everything else was 99 cents. And then all of the plush was 50 cents except for the one giant pig, which was $1.99. And the two Build-A-Bears, which were 99 cents a piece. So I did get the Joe's for $6.99. Speaking of poop jeans, guys, guess what's over here to my left? 2 thread-up boxes. These are only the smaller ones, the 15-pounders. I did when they were available, when I finally saw that the rescue boxes were up and ready to be bought. They did not have any of the 30 pounds, so I bought 2 of the 15-pounders. They arrived last week, maybe. I don't know. You guys know I'm notorious for being able to sit on thread-up boxes for months. So I am going to open them tomorrow. And I'm going to open them live with you guys, hopefully around the same time as today, around 4:30. If at all possible, I may be trying to do a little earlier live show, maybe noon or 1, but we'll see how my morning works out and what work looks like tomorrow. I'll give y'all at least like a 2-hour heads up before I go live, but I will be opening both of them. So it'll be like a total of 30 pounds of denim, and we'll see what I got, see if anything's good. So thread boxes. Hopefully I'll see you guys back tomorrow. If you're watching this in a replay, tomorrow will be Thursday the 11th. So hopefully I'll see you there. If not, you can always watch the replay. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up on your way out, guys. It really super duper helps the channel a lot. And if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the little bell. Help us feed some hungry hippos. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Flippin' Hippos. And, our Facebook group. Don't forget to join that. It's Flippin' Hippos Reseller Pod. Hands down, best reselling group on the Facebooks. The best one. The most positive one. Really great people in it. And you can also email me at flippinhipposhelp@gmail.com. And so with that said, guys, just go be productive. Go make some money. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. Y'all are the best. Bye. I got to figure out how to end the thing. I always have trouble with that part. Bye, guys.